Good morning, Dwayne, Myra, and Sandy. Good morning, Dwayne, Myra, and Sandy.
Good morning, everybody.
It's Friday. Oh, Monday.
Yeah,
I thought it was
it's
Friday in my head.
Friday.
I'm crazy.
No, you're not. You've been sick.
Okay, you guys, good morning. Good morning. Myra said good morning to Chris. And I'm
She said
looking
good
for
morning to
Chris.
everybody.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, well, let me see who's on regular Facebook. Deborah. Let me see. You guys, I have two different Deborah Bagoin. Good morning. She's on Facebook. Old friend.
Good morning to Deborah and Grayscale
Good.
too. Good morning to Deborah and Grayscale too.
To Deborah and Grace too.
Oh, Grayscale.
Yay! Good
I was
morning.
so excited about my picture. I'm so excited. And it's so funny because when I first started watching you do it, Grayscale, I thought it was a dinosaur's butt. And then I saw the elephant. So,
Good morning, Michelle and Monique too. Good morning, Michelle and Monique too.
Hey, beautiful ladies. I love you guys.
you guys,
Bunches.
it showed today that we can do more than 3 platforms, but I've got we're live on my Facebook, we're live on Porch Church Network, and we're live on on YouTube. So you guys,
Yay!
we've got our bases covered. Um, Grayscale, send me in Messenger a picture of my painting so that way I can show it. I'm so excited. So excited.
Oh, yeah.
I have some Ian artwork. I have some Artfully Blind with Diana artwork. I've got some Bruce artwork. And I'm going to have some Grayscale artwork. And Sandy showed off
I
her
tell
art.
you what,
She
you
showed
got
off her
blessing after
Christy
blessing.
artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So, you guys, God has blessed us. God has blessed us. And I got to worship
Oh, yeah.
with my daughter yesterday. You
That
guys,
is a blessing.
Yay. Yes, it
Day
is.
number. Give us a day.
today is number 40.
Woo,
Number
woo.
40. Woo. So, she's kind of feeling down a little bit. Things are, you go through the I guess you do because I've never been recovered, but I've seen other people. So it's kind of a roller coaster of emotions and everything.
Yes,
Oh
it
my
is.
goodness, Chris. Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you. Good morning, Chris. Oh, good morning to you. You're way past me now, Chris. You're doing
Chris,
amazing.
Awesome, Chris. Wow.
you're awesome sauce, Chris. Awesome sauce. Yeah, Monique.
Yay.
I don't understand um I remember Kevin, things that he went through, but I don't know because I wasn't, all right, you guys. I am going to show you this beautiful picture. There's my elephant rock.
Oh, that's cool.
Hold on, I can't see it yet. Oh, there it is.
Yes, I got to watch him
Oh.
paint it.
Oh
Very
my
cool.
goodness. That is
I
beautiful.
love it. I love it. Hey,
Beautiful.
and it's not a little picture. I mean, it's not a little painting. I forget what the dimensions are, but
Oh,
I'm
I'm so excited.
you got to sing to somebody again. Really?
Good morning, Sneaky Pants. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sneaky Pants. Good morning to you.
Oh,
You know we love you, Chris. It's all in fun. I'm going to
oh,
mute a
You
quick
guys are
second
too
and
funny.
get some Diet Coke because I drink all my coffee.
Go get you some Diet Coke.
Oh,
oh,
so cool.
oh, so
That's
Oh, wow.
awesome.
I'm going to be able to do my own
Oh,
version of
wow.
it. It's not going to look as good as yours,
Yay.
Grayscale, but I'm excited. I am so excited.
That
I
is
feel like I won
awesome.
a lottery. Woo, woo, woo. Wait, hey, let
Yay.
me hide that. Woo, woo, woo. You guys, it's so funny. Women have this thing about their arms, but when I tell you yesterday, and my arm's been bothering me, you guys know I've been complaining. But when I tell
Yes.
you, I had my arms up in worship. I worship for an hour with this arm up, waving. Hey, I'm a waver. I'm a doing this
Yeah.
kind of thing. I mean, a lot of people, if you can go to baseball games and you can go to football games and you go, woo, all right, I do that. I do that in worship,
In
you guys.
church.
Yes. And it's loud enough that I
I
can sing as loud as
love
I want and they don't have to hear my
free
voice.
worship. I love worship like that.
Come out of
That
my
is just,
shoes. I come out
yeah.
of my shoes. Oh,
There you
I,
go. That's what you call worship.
I did, and my arms didn't hurt not one time. And I was by Tiffany, and she was like, "Mama, if you need to sit down, are you okay?" I thought, "Oh, I'm good." Oh, you guys. Um, I told one of the guys yesterday when we come in, he said, "Hug." I did the hand. I said, "Look, I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger. I can't help I'm a hugger." But I told him, I said,
Yep.
I didn't put on my Facebook. I want this to be my home church. I want this to be home. This to be home.
Yes.
And I'm praying that I'll end up with Kevin there. I'll sit in the back if he wants to. I'll sit in the back if Casey wants to go, but Casey's not in a place to be around people right now. I I respect that.
Yeah, you have to give him his space. When he's ready, he
Yeah.
will. Aw,
Well,
Chris, you're so sweet.
Chris, which one? I took so many. Me and her took so many. And then I got in, but that's my grandson, Chris. Last time I saw my grandson, he was tall, but I mean when I was around them. He was like this tall to me. We used to do back to back. I said, let's do back to back. Come on, I want to do back to back. And so
Mhm.
we'd stand back to back. I said, whoop, you almost got your nanny. But that boy done shot straight up and he's so handsome.
yeah, he done way past you, girl.
He
That
is,
is like, yeah, those boys, they have a tendency to do that. I remember, you one minute you're looking down at a little boy, and the next minute you're looking up. Like, what the world?
Yes. My boy, honey, everybody in my family's taller than me. Both my boys and my daughter. Tatum's catching up. He's about to get right there on
Darlene
me.
is a runt now.
yeah. I told somebody at church
No,
yesterday,
Mama is the runt. Isn't Mama shorter than you?
Mama used to
Yep.
not be. Before
Yeah.
Mama started kind of slumping over. No, Mama was actually probably either the same height or a little bit taller than me. Mama used to
Wow.
stand up. She was able to stand up straight. But at church,
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany introduced me to this young lady, and she said, "You and my mom are so much alike." Because this young woman went through a lot with her husband, but she stood by him. And so Tiffany told her, she said, "You and my mom remind me so much of one another." And so anyway, I said, look, I said, I'm the midget in the family.
Yeah, Monique.
I said, all these others just bypass me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told him Tatum will be 11 in a few months, and I'm just waiting because he is just starting
Oh
to
yeah.
sprout up. I was like, honey,
Mm-hmm.
please don't do this to me right now.
And then when it seems like when those boys hit that growth spurt, they just shoot up by inches, not
Fast.
just a little bit at a time. They're like bam.
Yeah, when I was 5, I mean, when I was like 5'7", you know, when you have degenerative arthritis, you start losing inches
Yeah.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was about five
I'm,
foot seven, Tiffany at 9 years old was nose to me,
Oh my goodness.
and I had let her know. I had let her know, you know, don't ever bump your mama again. And
Mm-hmm.
she looked
mm-hmm.
like, and I said, don't you ever do that again. I know what you did. You know what you did. I
Mm-hmm.
said,
Yep.
and I told Keith, I got this. I said, because look at me. The day you think that you want to take your mama on, we'll go right out there in the yard. And
Mm-hmm.
she dropped her head. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I said, then don't ever elbow me, shoulder me again. And
Mm-hmm.
when she got so tall, people were like, I bet I know who the boss is. And just as humble as she could be, she said, my mama.
Mm-hmm.
She never.
Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sonia.
Hey, sweetheart.
So Joey has a mom that's 6'1". He has a dad that's 6'3". Um,
Yeah.
the donor that
Well,
the donor, my first, he was 6'6". So Joey,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a brother that was taller than Casey and Tiffany. So you know, really, Joey could get very, very tall. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
I don't.
but bless
Yeah,
his
I don't
heart, you
know.
guys, he you guys have seen it. He kind of diminishes how tall he is.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to stand up proud. Like his mama always stood up
Yeah.
straight and showed off how tall
Yeah.
she was. So he needs to know it's okay. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. And I think it's kind of a respect thing. He doesn't want to tower over
Yeah.
his loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
We,
Um, you
oh,
guys,
yeah.
that
Did you see
little
what Dwayne said? His oldest is taller, but he's wider.
He's wider.
you ought to hush, Dwayne. You just find the way you are. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but oh no, oh, you guys of all things, the preacher yesterday is young guy, 30, 33, I think. He said he was talking about seed and soil. What? That is what that my little flip calendar has been doing. Seed and soil. So
Mm-hmm.
that
Yes.
is exactly what he was preaching on. And I was like, wow. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when God wants you
You
to
get confirmation all over the place.
woo, I'm telling you, and today's is Mark 4:5, and some fell on stony ground where it had not much earth, and immediately it sprung up because it had no depth on earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. Mark 4:6.
Yes.
And you guys, I'm praying about that. I am praying about that. That scripture right there. Um,
Oh, yeah.
you know, we get excited and we want to jump on out there and conquer the world, but sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we have to make sure that our roots are deep, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh, yeah. You got to
You
grow
see
your
what
roots first in a good place.
Monique said.
Yeah, I am tired and my eyes are hurting. My eyes are hurting.
Yeah.
Tell them
Hurting,
why.
hurting.
Tell them what you did.
I told her.
I I've been really, Mona has really inspired me. About Face with Mona, she has really inspired me to really work on, for the first time in my life, some real, true, regimented skincare. And I was exhausted last night and scrubbing my face, and I wasn't paying attention, and I got the little beads from the face scrub in my eye. So my eye is all swollen and red today, but yeah, it looks like I have pink eye, but I don't.
No, you just irritated it.
Yeah, I just have very sensitive eyes, and it wouldn't have probably taken that much to make them red and itchy, but they're just irritated today. But I am tired. You guys know me very well.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I tell people. I said, those in the mornings, they know us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Just like you know me.
But I wanted to sing to some people for a while, so I'll hang on and sing to a few more people, and then I might step into the chat and kick up my feet and be a lazy girl again today. Just going to church for an hour and was 1 hour. I mean, that's when I'm thankful to be Catholic, when I haven't felt good and I can go to mass and it's just touch over an hour. In, out, but I was whooped. Ooh, good morning to Ben. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ben. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ben.
Hey, Ben. So good to see you, Ben. That's awesome.
Good morning, Ben. Good
Love having you
morning.
here.
Yes, see, Ben knew what
everybody.
day it was.
Yeah.
Yay. I can't wait to let my
Yay,
daughter know.
Ben. Bless your heart, Myra.
I am reading what Myra. Oh, so the audio and video wasn't there.
Ooh, I bet you are exhausted, Sonia. That's a lot.
So did you not? Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you.
Good
I got a
morning.
noisy helicopter going over.
Well, look, you're
Good
here, so
morning.
I didn't send it. It wasn't me that sent the helicopter this time.
Sounded like
Nope.
It sounds like the medical helicopter. They tend to fly lower and they're noisy.
Ben, I'm gonna tell my daughter. I told her I'm ready for her to come on here with me when in her time. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because she said that one day she said, "Mom, look at me. I cannot go on looking like this." And I said, I don't always go on looking like this.
Oh my gosh, if she could see how we went on in the beginning, you just need to show her some of those beginning ones when we were in pajamas and man, we were a hot mess some days.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm still a hot
Oh no.
mess some days.
Your mountain is on fire? What happened, Dwayne?
Dwayne. What in the world?
I know, right?
Oh my goodness. That's scary.
I've seen that mountain. It's a beautiful mountain.
Not sure what started it. Aw. I'll pray for your mountain, Dwayne.
Yeah.
You guys, I just got a message from my my daughter's ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll screen share. Bless his heart. He said, Walmart has these in the fall section. Thought of you when I saw them. Bless his heart.
Aw.
Bless his heart. I have so many people that thought that would say, "Oh, there's Cheryl Silver has joined. We hadn't seen Cheryl in a while."
Good morning to Cheryl. Good morning
Yay.
to you. Good morning to Cheryl. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Cheryl.
Ben said he has a face for radio. I do too, Ben. I can relate. I got a face for radio, but I stick my face on here anyway.
Look, I used to sure enough have a
Oh, me too.
face for conference calls, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what they think I look like." But they just know this old hick, this girl would have this southern drawl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. I was like, oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, it was hard for me to show my face on here for. Like, oh, well, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, I bet. That's not good at all.
I don't like to, you
Not
guys, I
even a
don't
little
really,
shit.
I really don't like to type anything while we're doing this. I don't like to be distracted from you guys, but I just wanted, he was for 4 years. Let me see. From the time Abraham was a year old, they were together. So, and until last year. So I just wanted to acknowledge him in that chat. And I wanted to let him know that Tiffany is clean and sober for 40 days. He has been worried about her. Dwayne, I don't know how the people in California could breathe when all of that went on. Oh, there's Leticia.
Oh, me either.
Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
What was it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yesterday morning, I'm so glad that Traci got to go to church or mass. What do they call it? Kevin thought mass was on Saturdays.
No, they call it mass. Any service where they do the Eucharist, where they do the bread and the wine, which of course we're not doing wine right now, but any service that they have is considered a mass. So you can have like a wedding mass, a funeral mass, and regular mass. It's all just would normally call anything you would call a church service. They call it a mass.
Thank you for adding that. All right, you guys. This person is only 8 away from their goal. So if we have 8 people in here that don't know that person, and if you're able to jump over.
I can't even see the chat on my computer because I have to keep, that's why I keep looking down because my eyes are so blurry. That's crazy.
Well, think how I have to end up taking my makeup off sometimes because it does that. I don't take it off at night. And Brandy told me, she said, your eyes are going to age. If you don't take your eye makeup off, your eyes are going to age.
Yeah.
But I have to be careful sometimes with that glitter, even though it's eyeshadow glitter, it'll get in your eyes too. And so sometimes
I'm sure it wouldn't feel any better than the little scrubby particles.
So some nights even
worse because in my face wash, that's like got little scrubby particles, so it doesn't, cut your skin. But that glitter can scrape your eye for sure.
Hey, baby. You gonna sing to Kevin?
Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you.
Hey, honey.
Denise said, "Hey, honey." Good morning.
Good morning, Goswina. Good morning to you. Good morning, Goswina. Good morning to you.
Do not try to.
Goswina.
Hey, Goswina. Exfoliate your eyeballs. Hey, some people need to for what they've been looking at. They need to exfoliate their eyeballs and clean those eyeballs up.
Exactly. I don't know what I was just like. I don't ever have an issue, and I've been doing this for a bit now, but I don't know what I was doing, but I got
really
distracted
tired.
and I just, in my eye.
You were just tired and weren't paying as close
And then when I got it in my
attention
one
as
eye, then of course I was like, ow, and then I stuck both hands in my eye. Both eyes. I was like, what are you doing, idiot?
What comes automatic? Not a conscious thought. Not a conscious thought.
Yep.
You guys, I get my walking done. We keep back and forth.
That's true.
Yeah, I just saw where. Oh, yes, Goswina. You guys, it was so funny. Goswina said, "Don't send your husband to get one puppy." He came back with 2.
Oh, Lordy.
Good morning to Chrissy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Chrissy. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Chrissy. Ooh, Dwayne.
Dwayne, that one is that's a bummer when you get that jalapeno juice in your eye. That is a bummer.
Oh, yeah, because it don't come out.
Oh, yeah. That's like me rubbing down with old lady, smell like old lady, icy hot. Icy hot. And you got to be careful when you have icy hot all over your hands. I'll leave it at that because that can get pretty bad.
Yes, it can.
Oh, Chrissy, we got to see the art that you sent to
Sandy.
Beautiful.
The horses. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, it was.
And then I got then I'm gonna get a grayscale original. Woo, woo, woo. I was so excited.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, Dwayne. Sometimes me and Kevin both. Casey come in the room with me. He comes in the door. Why does it smell like an old folks' home up in here? I see your dad's hurting and I'm hurting, and we done dug it. I think we used half a thing of icy hot.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh,
smelling all over the house.
I know. See, Chrissy said, "Yes, you're a winner, Norgus." Yay!
Yay!
Look, we were coming back from taking Casey to a dance. It was him and my sister-in-law's daughter that went with them, which they weren't. She was not related, so Dwayne don't think that Casey went with his cousin. But anyway, so on the way home, I had said something to him, and it made him mad. So when I turned back around at him, he done flew McDonald's French fry at me. And it was hot. Hit me in my eyeball while I'm trying to drive. What do you think a salty, hot McDonald's French fry feels like when it's thrown like a dart in your eyeball? My eye started pouring and pouring. I'm trying to drive without wrecking. We still in our family. we still talk about things that happened a long time ago. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we do.
Me throwing eggs and telling Keith, saying, let him make omelets out of that. Yeah, I threw a bunch of eggs down the hallway. They were in the kitchen on the wall. They were in the hallway on the wall. I still find eggshells sometimes in weird places. So, but look, I just had to have faith that Traci was going to make it to church yesterday. Had
Mhm.
to. And
It
She
wore me
did.
out. I needed to come home and relax, but I
You
needed
made it.
to hear the message that was being put out. Absolutely needed it.
so then I got to drive. I told Kevin, I feel fine. I can drive myself this morning. And I did feel fine when I drove. And then we went and picked up some food, and I wasn't so fine. I just, I had to sit on my front porch. I had to sit down real quick on the front porch.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to come in and lay down. I just didn't feel right. So, but God got me to church and home. But
Yes, it did.
I don't know why, Ben, you come to my mind. I'm like, oh, Ben, my biker dude. You
Good
know,
morning to Craig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you.
So true, Monique. So true.
so yeah, I was thinking Ben, my biker dude. So yes, you come to my mind for some reason yesterday. Don't know why. I was in the car by myself, talking to myself. Um, Monique, you said it can be a curse and a blessing. Oh, about us never forgetting. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
yeah.
True statement.
That is true.
Some things I remember that I wish I couldn't or didn't, because I'm gonna tell you, it ain't always people that would throw your past in your face. Because I always call it the devil's, our minds are the devil's playground. And
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
sometimes it's almost like seeing a flash of a movie. He'll remind you of something you did. And
Yep.
it's not always easy to see those flashes. Wait, who's talking about food now? Sonia?
I guess when we talk about throwing French fries.
Oh,
Oh yeah, French
I did.
fries and onions and jalapenos and yep, there you
I
go.
did do that, didn't I? Oh
It
my
wasn't
goodness.
necessarily talking about food, but it's still like she's saying, but we're still talking about food.
I tell you.
Oh,
Well,
Darlene, my eyes hurt. I am gonna
have you
I'm
got eye
gonna close
drops?
my eyes and listen.
All right, have you got
So
eye drops?
yeah, I do. I'm gonna
Uh,
go get some and
And put a
Good.
cool rag on your eye.
yeah, sounds good. I love you guys. I love
Love
you
you too,
all.
baby.
See you soon.
All right, sweetheart. Take care.
Um,
Don't like it when she do. Right.
so Denise, explain to him when you went on this morning when you jumped over to the other channel.
Oh, I was watching Think Dragon come on, and I was watching, and I was telling him where I was from, where he met me at, or where I met him, both ways. And I said, "Yeah, I'm on with Norgasar and Traci." And when I said Tracy's name, he's like, "Oh yeah, Traci. Good morning to you. Good morning to you."
Oh, so
It was so sweet. I was like, "Yes, see, touch everybody somewhere."
yes. So I was glad that she was able to tell Traci this morning that. But we do have, I said, there are people out there that a lot of people say, oh, they're just pro channel. But no,
Make a difference. Anyway,
Yeah, I said no. A lot of these places, they get to know you, like when you come in, or they'll come in your feed,
right.
and they get to know both sides. Ben said, on the bright side, my brain injury erased a lot of the nasty stuff from memory forever. Um, Ben, Keevan, my husband didn't have a brain. He didn't have a brain injury per se, but the first 2 years of our marriage, there's things that he does not remember because of what he was doing. What, I'll put it this way, what God delivered him from. I'll put it that way. This past year,
Okay.
my daughter has a lot of stuff she can't remember. Like she said, she has, you know, she just has blank places. Um, that she just can't remember. But that's okay too. God takes care of us. He takes care of
Yes, he
us.
does.
Um and in everything. And in everything.
Yes. Some things are too hard, hurt too bad to remember. So you just kind of,
You
your
got it.
God has
Okay.
made us where we just stop and we don't get it. And that's a
Okay.
good thing.
Look at these babies. Look at those babies.
Oh my goodness. No wonder he brought them both home.
I know. How could you bring one and not the other? I
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just
I'd have brought
saying.
both of them home too. There ain't no way I'd have left one behind.
What more
Too
can you
precious.
what more can bring smiles on your face first thing in the morning? Puppies. Puppies. Puppies or kitties.
Yes, they make you smile, even when you don't feel like smiling.
Ben, you're right. Uh there's some things that I told my husband or I'd bring up and I thought he knew, and he would just absolutely be shocked. And sometimes I wish I had not even told him. Um, because it's things that I forgave him for, God forgave him for, and
Yes.
I just some things I just thought he knew. And he finally had to tell me one time. He said, "There's a lot that I don't remember when we first got together, you know, especially when we moved to Atlanta. That was just that was really rough. It was really rough. And the young woman I met yesterday, my daughter kind of told me her story.
Uh
Uh,
huh.
what is that? Oh, she kind of, my daughter said, she reminds me of you, Mom. She stood by her husband, and she said, she stood by her husband, and he did this, 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 and this, but she stood by him and never gave up on him. So she introduced me to the young lady, and she said, "This is my mom." And she said, "This is who you remind me of. You remind me of my mom." And when I got home, because my real name's Darlene, but is Norgis R is what I've used for so long now that that is what I'll keep using. But I had a friend's request, and it really stood out for me because this, it was Norgis R, but she found me on Facebook.
Yeah.
And that really touched my heart that this person added me. So they had to really ask somebody. All right, we got
Yeah.
Winnie Mills has joined on the Porch Church because we've got Porch Church
Yay,
live
honey.
with us.
Awesome.
So welcome, welcome, Winnie Mills. Thank you for showing up, and thank you.
Hey,
We have
Winnie.
we are on YouTube. So we have three different things that we're on today. Oh,
Hey,
Raven,
Raven.
Good morning, Raven. Good morning, Raven. Good morning, Winnie. And
Ooh, good to see you guys. You make my heart happy.
but Ben, I always say if I had to go back, oh Ben, that's what Kevin tells me. That's what Kevin tells me. He'll say, "Baby, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you." And I've told him before, don't put me on a pedestal. I said, what might seem like nothing for one person,
Amen, man.
um, what might seem like nothing to one person, they might say, "Oh no, you don't know how bad I was." But do you know what? It doesn't matter how bad things were being for you or my husband or somebody else or my daughter, what she's went through this year. If I sat here and I pick somebody's name out and I start talking about that person, do you know that sin is just as bad as anything that
Yes.
you or my husband, my daughter, or anybody else could do? Because people get it wrong. They want to
Yes.
say big sin, little sin. There is just,
They're
if I
just
make,
sin.
yes, and if I did that, it's just as bad as what somebody else, um, anything they do. If a person busts in
Yes.
the house and they bust in the house and steal all the valuables, if I told a lie, if I told a lie on one of you,
Yeah.
that is just as bad as that person goes in the house and steals. That's something
Yes, it
sometimes
is.
churches don't get right. That sometimes they don't want to explain there's no big sin or no little sin. The
They're just
only
sin.
the only one that's unforgivable is if you absolutely refuse to allow the Holy Spirit to come in your heart, to turn to turn your back.
Right.
Oh, I think that's my tracking.
Do
Yes,
what?
yeah, my tracking number.
Oh, gotcha.
You guys, Grayscale done got out there and he done put it in the mail. That's what I'm
Whoop,
talking
whoop.
about.
Yes. There you go.
Look, you guys have me spoiled. Thank you. Yes, I love. See, I tell people that a lot. We all fall short of the glory of God. I mean, we
Yes.
all do.
Oh, yeah.
Look, Sandy done said if me or Mama ask for something, she has to give it to us.
Yeah.
Monique, that's something that I have to say that my daughter never, she knew she had a problem. And I was with her years ago when she asked for help at a doctor's office. She kept asking for help. And they kept saying, well, there's nothing we can do. You'd have to go in treatment program. And she had she had her two young babies. Um, and that's what they kept telling her. They did not give her hope. They did not give her help. Um, but she admitted she had a problem. And it does take somebody to admit. There's a lot of people out there that will never admit they have a problem. So you people that can't admit it can never get help. Can never get help.
Oh, no.
But I you guys, yes, day 40,
You might
and
lose
I'm
me.
okay. Oh goodness. Um, so you guys, I know I don't have to ask. Still pray for Tiffany because you know, no devil don't give up on people. I'm just saying. Oh, pop goes the weasel. Oh, and you guys see me. Oh, but he does not want to give up. He does not want to lose that grip. It sometimes would just go to something else. It will be like, oh, I got this, I come off that, so I'm good. But he will use different things. And so, but she got all you prayer warriors out there. Look how far she's come. I mean, from really feeling like she hated her mom for over a year, feeling like everything was my fault, to us worshiping side by side. And yes, Monique, it should be a process of years. But right now, she is so full of happy that she's so happy. She feels like she's got it beat. She did beat one part. She's, yes. And right
Yeah.
now, she's just feeling, she's kind of feeling happy, and because she has come through that. But there's other things that can get in the way.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes social media is your worst enemy, because
Oh,
the
it
the
can
old
be.
world the old world can find you. The
Yeah,
old
it can.
Yeah, the old world would say, "Hey, well, I'm proud of you," because she's put out there how many days she's clean and sober, and she's in church, and she's got the love of the Lord and all that. But yeah, people say, "Well, I'm proud of you. We need to hang out sometimes," but you
No.
can't. You can't hang out, because that will be such a temptation that you have to kind of cut ties. And I explained to her, she is Monique. She is doing wonderful. She is doing wonderful. Let me see if I can find a picture for those that do not have. Let's see. All right, because I know. Let me see. I know I sent it to the girls. No, I guess did I send them to you, Denise?
No.
Huh?
Uh-uh. You talking about the preacher?
No, the pictures.
Oh, yeah, I got the pictures. You sent the pictures to the girl. The ones we did this morning? Or
No,
Tiffany's? Yeah, I
Tiffany's.
got all the pictures of Tiffany.
Okay, then let me find one for those that don't.
Yeah, I got all those.
Okay. I'll show this one. Um, so for those of you that don't have Facebook or don't, that is my daughter and
She
my
is
son.
beautiful.
He is 15. So that is my, oh, you can see
He is. Oh, he's gorgeous too.
you can see our faces. Oh, let me see. Oh, there's me and my baby right there. Guys, that is the first time that he has been here in over a year. So,
Yeah, he is.
and
He's a
he stayed for a long time.
good-looking fella.
And you're right. Triggers, Monique. Yes, there are triggers, and um, people be wanting to hit up a beautiful young woman, and being said, Facebook, Claptrack, Instagram, crap, and all these apps are so misused and abused. And Ben, I try to use them for the glory of God. I do.
Yes.
Good morning, Denise A. Good morning.
Hey, Denise. Good to see you, darling. How you doing?
But Tiffany had gotten down to probably under 130, you guys, really. And she's 6'1". So she is. I know it's probably, look, I'll just tell her weight. She is 160 pounds. That looks great on her because
Yes, it
she's so
does.
tall. And that's what I told her. I said, it looks so good on you.
She looks
And
amazing.
well, we have a Linda. Linda, let me see. Um, I have two Facebooks up, Linda. So Linda Ledbetter. Good morning, Linda. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. We are happy that you have joined us. We're on
Oh,
every
yes.
morning. We're on every morning on YouTube, and also now I can go stream on here on Porch Church as well as my personal Facebook. So if you ever wanted to jump over on YouTube, that's where we're at. Over there
Yes.
is it is Norgus R. Good morning, Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Dwayne, if you don't stop fat shaming yourself, we don't fat shame.
Yeah.
I know,
You are
Ben.
so crazy.
It's so good though to see her filling out her, um her arms, her face, her legs, and everything's filling out, and it's really good. And
Got you, Denise.
and she's hungry and she's eating, but you guys, that in itself, because the doctor butchered her. He did. Um, he he left her with, if you think of an egg, he left her with that much of a stomach, and he messed up her esophagus where it's right there together, and it makes her sick. Makes her
Yes.
sick. All the eating, nibbling
That's the
she
big
did,
thing.
yes. If she had a bed she could set up, she'd be okay. Because when she lays down, all of it kind of comes back up. But then I told the person she's staying with, her sponsor, I said, "Girl, it's
Yes.
been rough. I don't know why I thought I could eat a McDonald's hamburger." I said, "It made me so sick." She said, how did it make you sick? I said, "Look, it's part of my surgery too. So it's not just her surgery, it's part of mine too." Um, Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Tracy.
Hey, Mary.
Tracy exfoliated her face and got it in her eyeball. So her eyes they're bothering her, so she had to lay down. It's a mess.
Oh, yeah. And she's worn out.
Ben said he's so thin.
Yeah.
Dwayne said they couldn't seesaw together.
Dwayne, you're a nut.
I've only been
Hey.
I was underweight when I was going through a bad time with a divorce the first time. I dropped down to 120, and I thought, well, I felt good, but no, I was not good.
Yeah, you like me. I feel good. I was like, nope.
So anything is Denise, let us know because
Yep. She did ask for prayer.
I wish that Tim Windsor um, would come in because he had test run Thursday.
Oh.
So how is it going with the one that's quarantined? Oh yes, I will do that.
Oh.
Um,
We got word this weekend that Lee is negative. Negative,
good, good,
negative, negative.
good.
Yay. So Tatum went home. Yay. I'm kidding, y'all. Tatum spends most of his time over here anyway, so it wasn't a big deal.
I forget I sit here when I read with I have my mouth wide open when I read.
That's why my mom gets all them good pictures.
Uh-huh. Ben,
Like when you look
I have to
confused,
say
when you're trying
I
to
rarely
read.
I rarely get hungry. Those steroids that they had me on, um, they made me hungry. I wanted to eat everything. But other than that, I don't get hungry. And that's part of that stomach surgery I had. It's weird. But and it's the same with my
Yeah.
daughter. It's like
I
she
don't
thinks
get
she just
hungry.
wants this. And yeah, because Denise had it too. Um, See, Ben, if I could just lose 20, I would feel better because the weight on my legs and stuff.
Yeah. Me too. I can eat lose.
Oh, Sonia, you guys pray that they'll lift the restrictions
Bless your
on
heart.
where Sonia lives. Sonia lives in Australia.
Oh yeah, they've got them tied on them. Big time.
Um, Darlene A. I told everybody my right arm and shoulder has been bothering me all the way down to my hand from arthritis. But girls, I got to go to church yesterday, and it always feels good after I give some praise and get my Jesus on,
Oh,
get
praise
my
the
praise
Lord.
on. Ben, I was always told from as far back as I
Uh,
can remember that I was fat. My family fat shame me. And I look back at pictures, my kids look back at pictures, and they were like, Mom, no, you weren't. But I was told I was. And so
exactly.
um,
Me too.
then when I went through that bad time in a marriage that wasn't right, and I was working two jobs at the same time, a year after I had Tiffany, I got down to 120. So then it was like I got my mom then fussed at me for being too skinny. Well, you don't look right. You don't look healthy. What are you doing? Something made you be that skinny. Yeah, working two jobs, eating one meal between the two jobs. But I felt good because nobody was calling me fat. And then then me and Keevan got together, and Keevan likes thick chicks. So when I got up to 255, hey, he liked that. A doctor said, yeah, he just wants you fat, so won't nobody look at you. I said, excuse me, you just don't know my husband. And so when I wanted to
Mm-mm.
have this surgery done, he didn't want me to have it done. But I did have a doctor say, if she does not take the weight off, she'll be in a wheelchair in 4 years. Um,
Yep.
so I dropped it real fast, a little bit too fast. I got down to 150. Let me see, about 158 was my lowest, and so that was from 255. 100 pounds very, very quick. Um,
Whoa. I
and
lost
I'm, I'm,
150.
I'm inching back up and I don't need to because of my legs and my back and stuff like that. I don't need to. So that's a mind thing. And I've got to do better. Got to do much better. But I saw this thing on TV one time and they were talking about just because somebody looks heavy,
Yes.
if they don't have any medical issues like arthritis or anything with their heart, a person can be over the chart of where they need to be, but still be healthy. You know, it,
That
it's
was
just
me
it's just according. I even at
in the
255,
beginning.
I had no blood pressure problems, no cholesterol problems. The only way
Nope.
that my insurance
Nope.
signed off on it was because of my BMI and my arthritis.
Yep.
Um, those were
Right.
two things that made it possible for me to have this surgery. And it's been a long time ago.
That was me. He told me he's the healthiest fat woman I've ever seen. Obese. Obese. Morbidly obese person that I have ever met.
Oh no,
Except for, the arthritis. Which was, whew,
Denise.
what's going on?
Um, Denise, I'll put it out there. Let me highlight it so people
Oh, there
on
you go.
Facebook can see it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Oh my goodness.
goodness. Oh,
Um,
prayers for sure.
you guys also, um, my brother-in-law,
Yeah.
and all right, Danny May.
Okay.
Um, good
Oh
morning,
my
honey.
goodness.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning. My
Good morning, Elizabeth.
my
Hey, Hetty.
brother-in-law is having a lot of issues with the tumor on his spine is causing him pain, and so he needs prayers. He needs to get back to a doctor. Is what he needs because he had two MRIs. Um, so yeah, you guys pray for Kevin's youngest brother. So there's Kevin's the middle. So you guys could just pray, say for Traci, um, for him to go to a doctor. Go to a doctor.
Yes.
Because if you're hurting and you don't
There's a
go and
reason.
then tell you what the results are, um, you just got to do that.
Yeah.
Dwayne, when I lost my weight, I was able to stand in one leg of my blue jeans, and I kept that one pair of blue jeans. But I was able to put them on, and I told a girl at work, I said, "Oh, girl, I lost I lost a whole Danielle." She said,
Yep.
"Miss Arlene, why you gotta say it that way?" I said, "Well, I'm just saying, I lost the whole you." And
Yep.
she shake her head, stop saying that. I said, I did. I lost a Danielle. I can fit in one side of my blue jeans.
Oh, yeah. I lost a whole person.
I know.
I did.
You
A whole
you
person.
guys
Okay.
keep my husband and his job in your prayers. His uncle, also his uncle on his daddy's side, he is not doing well at all.
man.
And
It's
so,
not good.
and then my uncle, our uncle on MawMaw's side, the only brother, they're going to put him in assisted living. But she did get to talk to him. And I could hear her back there talking to him. So it was more uplifting. And I could hear her the day that her sister-in-law passed. And it was, and that's another thing that when Tiffany was here, and I had to tell her that Aunt Carol had passed. And it really hurt her. She said, because she always told me she loved me. And they were always good to me. I said, yeah, but it I haven't, I don't know what it feels like to lose a year. There's people that are in comas that lose a year. I
Oh
love you,
yeah.
Monique. And Monique,
Love you, sweetheart.
Mama wants me one day to FaceTime with you so she could come in here too and get to enjoy some face-to-face Monique. Just to let you know.
Yes.
Have a blessed day and know that I love you and proud
I
of you.
love you too, baby.
You
You're
know,
awesome.
that's another thing people forget to tell people how proud they are of them.
Yes.
I did not hear that growing up. I'm proud of you. So you know what? You need to love people and love
Yes.
on people. Now,
Yes.
I ain't talking about like I do sometimes, just grab them in a bear hug, which I do that too. But as Denise has been, before Denise ever come on my panel, she through love, she loved on everybody in every chat she went in. And that's
I
why
still do.
when she come in on my panel one day, I was so excited. I started and ended the broadcast. I had to do a whole nother broadcast. Oh my goodness,
Yes,
Ben.
you did.
So, you
And we've been
know,
inseparable ever since.
you guys, look, if you guys, I know some of you have Facebook, but me and Denise, goodness, bless her, bless us. This was this morning when I looked at the screen and I'm like, this is me and her this morning, you guys. Oh, you guys. Sometimes you just have to be silly.
We
Sometimes
did.
you
I
just have,
needed a laugh.
yes, yes. So the other day we're outside, I'm sitting on the porch and stretching out my back. I don't like to just stay in my bed all the time.
Uh-oh.
Here's my hubby again. One moment.
Y'all, we have a good time. Oh goodness. Jammed up for no mask. Yep.
Okay,
Guys.
Denise, hold this so I can find out if I need to move anything out back. We have the worker here. So
Oh, okay. Go
look,
ahead.
look, I don't like for all of me to be seen. I'm just saying. But this is going to be what? Time number 4 for me to get up? I just did it.
Bless her heart.
You got to make the old lady move.
She has a rough time. But hey, we all do. Today's not such a good day for me. That's why you ain't seeing my face much. And I apologize, but you know. But I'm okay. Hey, I'm here. I am blessed. Lord, I have to have y'all in the morning. I can't handle it if I don't have y'all in the morning. My day is not beginning until I can get here. See all of you guys. We get to love on you guys. Y'all love on us just tremendously. You bless us in a mighty, mighty way. You just have no clue. But I appreciate it. And I'm very, there's so many of you going through so much. And I'm so proud of the way that, you still hold your head up. You still keep on trucking. And that's the best thing. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep it up. You know what? The devil sure tries to take us. But we're not going to let him, just like today with me. And I'm like, not today. Excuse me. Sorry. Not going to happen. It's beautiful out here. I love where I live. I got woods around me. I got family around me. Lord, life can't be much better. Except, I wish my kids were closer. I have one. My daughter lives close. That's why my grandson's here all the time. But wouldn't have it any other way. I have been blessed. Oh, what a blessing y'all are. And I thank you. I don't take it for granted, I can assure you. Not one of you. Y'all just... Darlene is such an amazing person. She has no clue just how amazing she is. She's touched a lot of lives. And I'm glad just to be a part of it. Just that y'all have welcomed me. Ooh, what open arms. It's wonderful. Yeah, Mary, it is hard. It is so easy to lose sight of hope. But we always have hope. There's always hope. You don't ever give up. Just like Darlene, I was told I was going to be in a wheelchair. Let me tell you, I'm still putting one foot in front of the other. Might be slower, but I'm doing it. Like, nope. So very true, Denise. So very true. I mean, y'all just come in with some awesome words for us, and we love being able to pray for you. It's a blessing to be able to go to for other people to intercede, but it's also a blessing when we get praise reports. Woo, honey, we celebrate, and we still want to celebrate life. It might be not the best, but you know what? It gets better. Because keep your eyes focused where they're supposed to be. And not that your life here on earth is going to be good, but boy, when you get to heaven, woo! Yeah, I know, Sonia. They just don't do that. Hey, maybe you reckon you could train them to do that? Just train them to put themselves in a box. No, it's not. I still ain't figured out why they call them the golden years. Maybe because I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, you get a lot of blessings as you get older. Lord, my grandkids, man, I got some amazing grandkids. For sure. I got some amazing kids. I've been blessed. None of them have ever been in big trouble. None of them have ever... I mean, God just really blessed me with some good kids. They'll tell you it was their mama, but I didn't have I just did what I thought was right. Don't you wish kids would come with a handbook? Teach you how to do this? That's what I thought. I said, how come ain't nobody ever teach you about how to, kid, how to, they ought to come with a handbook every time you have one. You get this, you're like, oh, okay. But just their personalities in it. I have 3 kids and they're all different. They're all very different. I have one extremely strong willed. I mean, extremely strong willed. He gave me a run for my money and he was my first. Whew. Second child was a son, too. My first child was a son. Second one was a son. He was so easygoing, laid back. You know, he's a preacher. He was called to preach when he was very, very, very young. My daughter is like a combination of both. And you're like, good gosh, how you have kids, you raise them all the same way, and they're all so different. But that's what God does. He made all of us different. But look, He brought all of us together here. What? Hey, we got all kind of personality. I know I'm running off at the mouth, and I apologize. So don't judge. Sometimes I get a little too much, but hey, I'm all right. I just want y'all to know, you just keep being you. You're perfect just the way you are. God made you. God don't make junk. Don't ever forget that. He never makes junk. Even though some of us don't turn out well, it's okay. We're still not junk. Each one of you, there's somebody out there who loves you more than anything in the world. They need you. You matter to them. Never in your life is there not at least one person who loves you, needs you, wants you, cares for you. So take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. So true. So true, Denise. Oh, bless your heart, Sonia. I got you, Denise. Thank you.
See, Denise,
Thank you,
thank you,
Mary.
thank you.
Yes,
Look,
I'm just talking. I'm just talking away.
well, you know what? See, if Sandy had been in here, should be like, shh, don't tell Darlene.
Nothing bad happened.
Sorry,
Y'all did
sorry, I
good.
had to step away, but I had to make sure the worker wasn't going to be working today. Um,
That's okay, honey.
okay, somebody asked about Casey.
I keep it
Um,
real.
yeah, Kate. Look, Casey is just he'll get back to normal Mary. He'll get back to doing the doing the worship and stuff. Him and Tiffany had their own time in his room, and I went in there and he said that he kind of had a breakthrough and he enjoyed talking about church and everything with Tiffany. So from what I understand, they had their own little church service in there. And
There you go.
Sonia, yes, thank you, Sonia, for praying for him. And you guys can reach out to him if need be. Um,
Yeah,
sometimes,
he'll
sometimes
answer you.
he, sometimes he'll answer. Sometimes he is. I will tell him, Mary.
Yes.
Yes, I will tell him. And he's just. I don't have social anxieties, you guys. I don't. I can go in Walmart and stand there looking at something and have a whole an entire conversation. Let me see what this cinnamon vintage cellar
Yes,
out of
that's our
Oregon.
cinnamon.
Oh, is it? You done
That's
changed your
cinnamon. Whoop, whoop.
cinnamon. You done changed your name up, girl.
I know.
There's a song. Who sings Cinnamon Girl? Who sings that song, Cinnamon Girl? See if Derek was here, he'd know. Cinnamon Girl. Who sings Cinnamon Girl? Gonna make me YouTube Cinnamon Girl.
I'm just not up on that.
It's an old one.
I love me some cinnamon.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna look it up, but I
In the
still
chat, on my toast.
that's Neil Young. I don't remember Neil Young singing it. I guess it is. I don't remember him singing that. Neil Young.
Oh, cool.
I'll have to go and listen to that. But yeah, the workers will be back tomorrow. He wanted to make sure that was drying the whatever the mud that they put down first in the shower, and then they'll put down the grout and all that. But you guys, Stephen's cousin was like, "This is going to be a huge shower. It's a huge shower." So it is.
It's okay. You need it.
Woohoo! Yes.
You got some big. You got a big fella got to get in the shower.
Yeah, he got in there. He could do this,
and then you need a place you can sit down. Hey.
Yes. So MawMaw's shower chair is going to fit perfect in there, and
best.
And it's going to have a shower bar, and God's blessing you guys. God's blessing. You.
Amen.
Oh, Mary just got a seat. Look, I'm gonna miss a tub.
Hey, you can bathe Bailey in the shower.
I know.
Get Bailey her bath in the shower.
But I will not bathe her too much because I used to bathe my other dog so much and it caused her skin to get itchy.
Yeah, you can't bathe the dog a lot.
But okay, you guys, about 8 minutes. I'll call it. It'll be an hour and a half. I know you guys are used to me going longer, but with whatever I had,
yep.
I come out wide open, and Denise knows this. We come out wide open, but it doesn't take a whole lot to bring me down. I walked outside to speak to Kevin's cousin, that's the contractor, and I had to grab a pole because I got dizzy. So I didn't, Cinnamon, I didn't get to watch it. Used to, I had my laptop and Kevin would go to sleep so quick. But I have been trying to go to bed early too. But I miss everything. I miss everyone because of the auctions and stuff start about the time I get sleepy. I will
this
pray
is
for
what
Mr.
I see.
Oh, pretty.
When I sit
pretty.
on the porch.
Beautiful
this is
day
what I
in
see,
Georgia.
guys. When I come out and sit on the porch.
And you guys,
isn't it beautiful?
It is.
I love it out here.
And you guys, Mr.
everywhere.
Chicken that Denise is talking about is her husband.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mary. I have been having just bouts of being exhausted feeling. Just I even had to stand in the door face thing. I had to stand with one arm on it and lean down. He said, "Are you all right?" I said, "Yep. I think I got up too quick." So
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Yep.
doctor's appointment. Oh, I think it's in. I mean, good thing my heart's not too bad because my
I just got
appointment,
a message, I'm sure, about my doctor's visit.
my appointment. Really, I know I wrote it down. I know when my daughter's appointment is. Ah, September
Is this with
22nd.
rheumatologist?
No, a heart doctor. September 22nd. So you guys,
Oh,
God's
okay.
gonna hold me
Oh, yeah.
together. God's
Have
gonna
that
hold me
looked at.
together. So yeah, Denise said fibro can do that too. I just think of fibro
Yeah.
making you hurt all over. I didn't think about, I know it can do the fog. I didn't know it could just make you
Yes.
absolutely feel like you could just sink into a bed and just not feel nothing.
Yes.
Aw, Cinnamon.
Happens.
She said, but I
Attention,
see a beautiful
energy,
woman
just like.
watching her fabulous scenery over there in Georgia, Miss Denise Kane's. Big hugs always. Oh, Sonia.
Oh,
Sonia said,
thank you, Cinnamon. I love you.
so I write that down, Sonia. The 22nd is your birthday.
Oh,
But you guys, I always try to make sure that every one of my appointments are late in the day. So I have to make sure they're late in the day. Um, and we're still waiting on
well,
the.
virtual with my regular doctor. So.
Oh, look, Denise. Denise, we're gonna put. I'm gonna put your whole. I'm gonna say Denise whole family. Oh, psoriatic
Done. You said.
arthritis.
I don't know if it's my
Psoriatic.
internet. Probably is. I didn't hear you,
Oh, you,
baby.
you look good. So she says her daughter has psoriatic arthritis. I worked with the girl that had psoriatic arthritis, and it was pretty rough.
Oh man, that's rough business. Oh, world. My dogs woke up
You know, let me
in the house. Okay, they still asleep. I thought one of them was scratched. Nope, they still under the covers.
you know, Cinnamon, I don't do I don't do stress very well at all. So anytime, even when I was working, if she moved in, it was like a tornado, but then it would be like move out. And it would always be
Very.
around the same time of the year. And yes, it would knock me out of you always I would get like a month and a half of what they call PTO. Whenever the year rolled around, I'd get about 2 months. But it seemed like she'd move back home that September and just be here a month or two, or and I always my body would break down. So every time I would get
Yes.
my PTO, it was like it would be gone by January or February. I mean, I'd be without it, and it always hit in September, and I would be out of it. by about January. I mean, my body just uh, could not take stress, and Casey's the
Yeah,
same way. And so I really think he has fibro. Um,
yeah,
we don't.
it'll put you down.
We
It
just
put me
don't
down yesterday.
stress. Well, see, I should have
I'm
called
not a
you and
stressor.
made
I
the
really
egg
don't
face.
stress about stuff.
Now, I do feel bad. There was somebody I was supposed to touch base with on Friday, and I felt bad, and I had to let them know that I was sorry that because you guys know, I tell you, I tell you
Yes.
guys that if you get in touch with me, I will get back in touch with you. But the person I had
Oh, yeah.
apologized to,
Me
I was
too.
spending time with Tiffany. I was spending, we watched a pastor. We were what we call having church at the kitchen table. So I felt bad that I didn't.
They understand.
Yep.
That's the good part. Is you understand.
Yeah, because I didn't just, pray. I would sometimes I would be in my room and just grab a pillow and just cry in my pillow because I didn't want nobody else to hear. I didn't want to, upset Mama. I didn't want to upset Casey, and that was before I got Bailey, and I would
Yes.
just because she doesn't like anybody crying, but I would just cry in my pillow. And you're right, that takes a lot out of you. And I was that way when I was pregnant with Tiffany. Um, I went through so much stress with her, and it affected my pregnancy. That I would
Yeah.
ball up and just cry because he would go out every Friday night and party, and I would just ball up and cry. And my mother-in-law at the time would say, "That's not doing you any good or the baby. You can't get so upset." Um, and it really did. It changed my whole pregnancy, and it almost killed me um, by being that way. Or it could have affected the baby. It could have affected Tiffany, but God brought us through
Yes.
that. God brought us
True.
through that. So I don't know why. When I was listening to that preacher, and then I was doing that praise music, I was feeling guilty because he was saying, "We're here. God already, He knew us before we were born. He had things mapped out.
Yes.
We're here and He's down there, and you're begging for this to happen now, but you've got to keep going forward. You've got to keep going forward." And I thought about that in my own life with stuff I was going through that had nothing
Yes.
to do with her. And I wanted it now. And I would, cry out, why? Why doesn't this happen now? I need help now. But like that guy said, he what God gave him back was so much more than what he lost. And I really had to say thank you, God. I got exactly what
Amen.
you wanted me to have, not more, not less. Exactly what you wanted me to have. Um, yes, Denise, in His time, not ours.
True. Your prime
Um,
room's in the shower. Yep.
so Ben, you sound you. I think you part of our family. I think you part of our family. Oh,
Yes.
Ben. I tell you, Ben. Oh. But you guys, we will be back on in the morning. I actually went over.
Yes.
But we will be back in the morning, and I am just so excited that I got to stream on 2 platforms on Facebook. So that really excited me this morning.
Yes.
Yes, stop watching the news. Yes, yes, Denise.
Yeah. Oh, I don't watch it.
I can't watch it.
I don't watch the news. Mm-mm. I don't mess
Sonia. No, Sonia, don't do that to your dad or your hubby.
No.
Look, you in a house full of folks.
A lot of bit of trouble.
Full of
Not
folks.
just a little bit.
But I love you guys more than you'll ever know.
I love you too.
And you guys give us so much love that I don't know how to deal with it sometimes. Good morning, Siosa. Oh, good morning, Siosa.
Hey,
Just as I'm leaving. Oh, Mary, yes,
I love you, girl.
Dance like nobody is watching.
Oh yeah.
Look, I sometimes get dizzy, but sometimes I can hold on to that sink and do a little bit. Just a little bit. But yes, bright and early in the morning. One day when my daughter's up to it, she'll sit by me and we will or go live, and she's gonna have a story to tell one day. I don't know when, but she is. And I love you guys all. And Siosa, have a good day if you're at work. And I love you. It's all about him, as LizzAnn says. It's all about him.
God bless you.
I wouldn't be here if it had not been for him, and it's all for his glory, you guys. And
amen.
I do long look, you guys. Ben.
Best part is sharing Christ.
You so crazy.
Sharing all the love we got.
Oh, Cinnamon, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm kind of winding down. If I get too wound down, I'll be talking some off the wall stuff. So it's all for him. God bless you. God bless your family, and God bless your world. Until in the morning.